Standing on the front line, staring at the sun over the hill, waiting for the kill. Sweet anticipation, never conversation, tears in our eyes from holding too tight. Wait till the demons come, wait for us to see them run in our direction. Now they're staring at us through the trees, got us falling to our knees to teach us a lesson. So tell me, did you ever really love me? Did you ever really want me? Now that I see you clearer, I wonder, was I ever really happy? Did I get the chance to ask me? Now that I see you clearer, was it just smoke mirrors? Was it just smoke mirrors? Planning on vacation, dealing out the staples, keeping you close, knowing how to float. Point me in the right direction, answer me one question, 'cause I could have sworn that I wasn't wrong. Wait till the demons come, wait for us to see them run in our direction. Now they're staring at us through the trees, got us falling to our knees to teach us a lesson. So tell me, did you ever really love me? Did you ever really want me? Now that I see you clearer, I wonder, was I ever really happy? Did I get the chance to ask me? Now that I see you clearer, was it just smoke and mirrors? Was it just smoke and mirrors? Darling, I have been afraid I could only call your name. Thank the heavens that you stayed. But if I'm telling you the truth, when I cut the tether loose, it was me saving you. So tell me, did you ever really love me? Did you ever really want me? Now that I see you clear, does ever really happy? Did I get the chance to ask me? Now that I see you clearer, was it just smoke and mirrors?
Wow, well done, Josie. Travis, what do you think of Josie's performance tonight, Travis?
Well, hi Joe. Well, Joey, I'll tell you, vocally, range-wise, that was insane. At the start of the song, that rich, low sound, you just went lower than I even thought possible, and then you just jumping right into the same song, jumping right into those really high, huge belts that we already knew that you could do. There was so much variety there. And first of all, don't worry about that little bit, that tiny little millisecond of that thing where you like, it doesn't matter, because for me, that was my favourite performance of yours, not only because of how much variety and just overall brilliant vocal it was, but also how much raw emotion you were pouring out of you into that song. That was the most emotion I've ever seen you put into anything at VOTV, and you should damn well be proud of yourself. Well done, that was amazing.
Zach, what do you think of Josie's performance, Zach?
You're bringing that back again, anyway. I felt that. And I know that sounds really, really bad, but I'm telling the truth. I felt that. I felt every inch of what you just said. And, you know, that's something special. Going on to the voice, I'm a little bit taken back because how much I felt that song. The smoky lower tones, you know, it's a bit of a weird kind of title to them, but your lower tones are so kind of unique and on their own. They could be a bit fuller, but they're smoky and they're really unique, and I really do like them. You have a lot of control in your voice, more so in this one. You had a lot of control, like playing about with notes and things. You were doing it in the right way, in a good way, and the power. You're probably one of the strongest contestants I've seen in a good while. Obviously there have been strong kind of singers all round, but power-wise, you're up there this season, definitely. There's just so much there, so much going on in your vocal, which is really encouraging to see as well, because you're only going to grow from here on. And I could see the nerves were getting to you a little bit. You know, you were a little bit shakier than normal, but I can't fault that performance, really. You were using them in a really good way, and that's a good thing to do, to use your nerves in a good way, but you should be mega proud of that. That was awesome. I felt that.
Anya?
When I read the title of this song, I was like, Smoke and Mirrors, I have no idea what that is. But then you said it's by Demi Lovato, and I remembered it. And Demi is known as basically the queen of emotional songs. Like, she's got an entire album of songs that make you want to cry. And they're very hard to sing, but you remind me of Demi. And it's just because of the way that you just, I don't know, it's like the power you've got, and also the like emotion and the subtleness you've got. It's like there's no difference there, I respect that, and especially on the lower notes, because they're so controlled, especially for a girl that is like really, really low. And I know that sometimes when you do that, it can actually hurt your throat a bit, but I love lower notes off girls, and honestly, yours are one of the strongest I've ever heard, especially to go so low. And you definitely did that song justice. Like, you just smashed that out of the park. You should be very proud of that, because that is your best performance to date. Well done.
Josie, this process is obviously for development in people too, alongside other reasons and that. But my God, girl, am I really, like I mentioned to you before over the previous weeks about you've got this really, really unique, special sound that would easily fall into anything in the industry right now. But it's just getting it to fit exactly where it needs to fit, and that's what has been about the last couple of weeks. Today was the moment I feel like we really got to see you exactly where you need to go. The darkness in that, the uniqueness in it, it really made you one of a kind. Because I want to make sure people are aware of this and the style of your technique. Because one thing I've learned in rehearsals is that this vibrato you've got and this like kind of a wobble through your voice is kind of an instinct sound to you. It's not because it's wobbly or anything, it's your sound. And that's one thing I've learned. And that is so odd and so rare in a good way. Honestly, and you seen what I've been like, and I wanna point out that lower register, the part where you took it down. You saw my reaction in the rehearsal, but my God, girl, you took it down even lower. Then I was like, you know, for a girl of your age to be able to sing at that register, it's one of a kind. It's so unique. It's so different. It's not easy for anyone to do. I struggle to get down low, and you just did that. Honestly, best performance of yours to date. What I'm seeing is exactly what I've been thinking about and what I've asked for over the last couple of weeks. Is just for you to really mould and fall into the place you need to be. And your voice is structuring. It, like a couple of the first performances might have come across a little bit too belty. This one is more in control tonight, and that's where we're really getting to see that Josie is really finding where she needs to fit best. You should be so proud of what you've just done. By far your best to date, the most connected you've been to a song, your performance, everything about that was a step up by a mile. Well done. Well done, Josie.